Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're well, keeping well. Yes, excellent. Welcome to the show. It is, of course, Friday night, and it's time for the big fat rock show on Guitarist TV. Yes, it is. Sing, come on, South Africa, let's sing.
The most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white water's chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael Dieger.
He rocks my world.
Hey, have you just tuned in? Warm welcome to your Durban Rock Radio. It is on a wonderful Friday night, and tonight we have a very special guest who's joining us all the way from South Africa, and we'll be able to show you that clip in a second. And this will be a proper live interview with Beverly MacGregor, a composer, artist, singer, choir leader and a very nice lady who I've worked with for many years when I was in South Africa, and we played all over the place, many venues, doing corporates and pub gigs and those kind of things, recordings and whatever else. And so the world has changed since then, and we'll be talking to Bev and see how she's changed in her outlook towards music and what it is that she does right now. And so I'd like to first start off the evening by playing a video clip on Guitarist TV for you. This is something that I'm going to play for you, and I hope you enjoy it. And for those of you that are listening on the radio, you obviously won't be able to see the video, but I'm going to play the video on Guitarist TV. And fingers crossed that we'll get the audio right and that everything will just run as smooth as it normally does. Ha 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 ha, he said bravely. Anyway, this is a video which will bring in the introduction and introduce Beverly to the world. So here we go. Let's see if it... oh, there we go.
Here's a song come from Africa. Is it white on the Scandi? Is it Katamia? Whoa. Playing sweet sounds on the balafon, the shiki and the talking drum, kalimba marimba, playing in the big band. Millions of rhythms echo our heartbeats under the heat of the African sun. And when the darkness so it has fallen, we'll still be playing now. African drum, African drum, our African drum, African. It's our tradition, the pride of our nation, to join together, musical elation. Ubuntu, 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 is it Tanzania? Millions of rhythms heard over the mountains, and moving sentiments proud and strong. Even when darkness, oh, it is falling, we'll still be playing our African drum, African drum, our African drum, hey, our African drum, 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 our African drum, yeah. Africa, Africa, my continent, Africa, my pride, Africa, my future, Africa, my millions of rhythms echo our heartbeats under the heat of the African sun. And when the darkness, oh, it has fallen, we'll still be playing our African drum, African drum, African drum, African drum, our African drum, African drum, African drum, African drum, our African drum, African drum, African drum, African drum. Soishaya njalo le ngoma, soishaya njalo lo mala baba, selekala ngayo le ngoma.
Well, what can you say? That was just absolutely amazing. I would like to, first of all, say that's just stunning, just so amazing. And just to read the credits, there you go. The Koala Project this is composed by Beverly MacGregor, this particular tune, and quite a moving song as well, even for somebody like me who's from that part of the world, and yeah, it's quite moving. So yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, I've been playing Beverly's music on this radio station for a long time now, and it's really good to see that she's starting to make some headway. So I'm looking forward to having a chat to Bev, and so we'll just play a little bit of music to bring her in. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to one of the greatest musicians that I know, and her name Beverly MacGregor.
Now stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
Yes, exactly. That's what I said, you know. Yeah. Oh, thank you. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Don't Let Your Heart Forget.
Forget that for every man charm, there's one that hasn't been yet. Don't let your heart forget.
So, on that note, I would like to introduce you to the wonderful, the amazing Beverly MacGregor. Take it away, Bev. No, I'm joking. So, Beverly, you are taking part in something really quite extraordinary, and I think the rest of the world needs to know about this, you know. And your choir is now heading to America to enter in a competition, and you have taken a new direction in your life. So please tell us a bit more about what's going to be happening in your world in the next couple of years. So a little bit more about Beverly. And Beverly is now, you're going to enter this competition, and this competition is going to be in South Africa, or is it international?
Passed through. Now we're going to the South African Championships, and we've been sponsored already to go to America next year. Well, due to the lockdown, it has been postponed. It was supposed to be in July that we were going this year to Disneyland to compete in the World Championships.
Yeah.
Very fortunate to have a sponsor on board. So we reckon it will definitely be next year. Keeping everything crossed.
Keeping fingers crossed as well. Yes, sorry, I think the audio went for a ball of chalk there for a minute. So I do apologize to people that are watching that have missed that first bit of yours. But musically, are you doing anything else besides the choir these days? Do you do corporates anymore, or gigs around?
No.
Not really.
No. And I must be honest with you, I think we had our time, hey Mark, where we really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm just so absorbed with the choir and really enjoying what I'm doing with them. And it's, as I say, it's opened up a whole new box of thought, of creativity when it comes to writing for them. So I can't go back now. I'm just enjoying it too much.
That's fantastic, and that's really amazing. I mean, I was talking to a few people, good old friends of ours, and they were saying, "Do you know what Beverly's doing now? There's she's a whole new genre of music, and it's so exciting for you, and to take full advantage, because we grew up in that environment, so we understand all of the culture. We understand the culture because it's part of our culture, isn't it? Really, it's just
absolutely.
It's just embracing it now,
True. I'll say it's always been there, It's like when the guys approached me to write music for them, I've done this before.
Yeah.
And then I remembered my roots. like you, I'm sure you can relate to it, Mark. It's always been there in our blood, African music.
Yeah.
And it's just fine tuning into it. And that's how I found it, and I was very grateful for that.
Well, that's brilliant, man. It's sometimes wonder how our world would have been if we'd gone down that route many years ago, instead of doing what we did, playing covers of American bands and English bands in all the pubs and clubs, when instead of we should have been embracing our own South African culture and music and experimenting down that road. But of course we all had to pay the rent at the end of the month, I suppose. So
this is true.
Yeah,
there's a time and a place for everything, and I think I was in the right headspace.
Yeah,
I really do. And in fact, what I'd like to say about that is all those years that I was in the club scene, I never regretted it. It was so much fun, you know. I actually never had a chance to write music.
No.
Until now, where things have calmed down and I'm not doing the club scene, that I could actually start to write my own music. Yeah.
Because a lot of the little pubs and clubs that we used to play at don't exist in Durban anymore. Magoo's.
It's very sad,
Yeah, it is a bit, eh?
Yeah. Those were some of the best days of our lives.
They were. I mean, I can remember the first time I saw you perform. I think it was at Magoo's actually, and you were playing in a two-piece, and you sang a song by that black lady, Tina Turner. And my jaw just dropped to the floor, and I couldn't believe that this voice was coming out of this tiny body, and it's just this massive sound, and you really killed it back in those days, and people loved you for it,
Thank you, Mark.
It was really exciting times, and I remember coming and filming you because I was doing what was I doing? I was doing a TV arts project, a course at Durban Technikon. And one of my project was to go and film all the live venues in Durban. And you were actually at Magoo's at the time. And I think I still have that footage somewhere, And you were with Paul. Yeah, it was good stuff. But little did I know that down the road sometime we'd be playing at posh gigs down in the Wild Coast and things like that, And the July race course, do you remember that one? I remember that one clearly.
Absolutely. I was thinking about it tonight while I was getting ready, and I was thinking of all the venues, all the wonderful gigs we played at. And we even played at Thirsties. We played, that was what I was thinking about, at the rugby matches.
Yes, oh my God, do you remember those?
It was then in the Kings Park Stadium.
Yes, yeah.
Some of the best days,
Yeah, good days, man. Good days. And so that whole thing has changed now. And so, do you do concerts with the choir in different venues?
We've only really just started doing a few concerts. Like the one that we really enjoyed was the Rhino Project.
Oh, right.
And there was a lovely cause, obviously, and then I wrote a song for that, but I didn't send it to you. Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. It's all right.
We love to do those kind of concerts for a good cause, So
yeah,
we've spent more time rehearsing and in studio and actually preparing for the World Championships than we have on the big stages. But that's the direction we're going in now, that we're hoping to move into as soon as lockdown is over, is to get onto big stages around the world. In fact, we've had a lot of invites, so we're really excited about it.
That's amazing. And so where are you going to be traveling?
Well, America first. Then we've got other friends in America who want us to come back to America. The place. And then, we're hoping to come to the UK too, because we've got friends
that would
there.
be amazing. That would be amazing.
Like you and other people.
Yes. Come to Winchester.
Oh, dear.
I think people will love that. I mean, I love, Ladysmith Black Mambazo was my favorite of all time. And I can remember as a little boy going to the Methodist Church in Montclair, and other churches would come visit, and the black churches from Umlazi would come and visit, and they would sing. And oh my God, they had such amazing voices, and the way they sang things was so different to the way that we sang things, but it was just, I just had a big grin on my face the whole time I remember being at church, listening to this guy. So I can't wait to have you here. It'd be brilliant.
Thank you. Well, I hate to brag, but while we're on that subject, I hear my guys sing. Every time I hear that choir sing of mine, I'm like goosebumps, and that's just an inspiration in itself.
Yeah.
Another song for them.
Fantastic, man. Congratulations, Beverly. I think you've done.
Thank you so much.
You're on the right track here, man.
I'm enjoying it. Thank you.
Fantastic. That's awesome. Well, I wish you everything of the best, and I hope that this little interview will take you to wherever you want to go.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to say goodbye now. And
Yeah.
thank you once again for being on the show tonight. And thank you so much for being patient. And while I try and get the audio right and all that sort of thing. And so it's been amazing.
Thank you for inviting me, Mike. I really appreciate it.
No, it's a pleasure, man. Look after yourself that side, eh?
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so that was thank you, Bev, for being part of this show tonight, and it was really wonderful to have you here. And so, thank you very much. We'd like to wish you every success moving forward, and thank you for your patience, of course, in setting this whole thing up and doing the rendezvous thing and all that. It was really wonderful. So, big thank you to Beverly for doing that, and I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And we wish you all the success, Bev, in the world, and hopefully your choir and yourself, and you will go from strength to strength. And the best of luck to ya. So take us out of our feature of Beverly is one of her songs, a very cool tune called "Fire in My Soul."
At your back.
So thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been quite an experience, and we'd like to thank Beverly MacGregor for joining us and for the pleasure of her company and the wonderful music that we've been able to enjoy tonight. So from me to you, and from me to all of yours, adios. Have a good one. Bye.